Hello everyone, this is Weston's Weatherwise with another video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the upcoming potential for an ice storm. Starting off with the current hazards, you see we have quite a few wind advisories over here on the east. Here in the Alps, we have a few winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories. We do have some winter storm watches for some lake effect snow over here. Up here in Wyoming, these will be expiring shortly. We do have two winter weather advisories. Along over here, we have a couple counties in Idaho. So it's mostly quiet for now. But that could definitely change as we continue. We get over here to the SPC outlooks, though. We have a pretty big East Coast marginal threat, accompanied by two 2% tornado threats, wind and hail, 5% outlooks. That is another thing we are watching for. So if we head over to the HRRR, forecast loop, and put this regional over here on the mid-Atlantic, you're going to see we're going to have storms, fire, and as these continue, did not mean to get a sounding, you can tell that they are going to bring the potential for severe weather, all hazards. But this is the big thing that we're watching. We are watching this winter storm. I'm going to take you through the temperature anomaly first. So if we scroll down to where we can see the day along with the temperatures. If we continue, we're going to see that we get a pretty big shot of cold air here around the 5th. As you can tell, it's sitting here. And this is some uncertainty that is lingering. Is how far south is this cold air going to get? And how quick? If we continue, you see it does drop. As it brings pretty cold air. So I want to take you through that first, because that is where we have a ton of uncertainty. If we continue, you see we get this low pressure, and the GFS is picking up on a pretty big ice storm in Oklahoma, along with out here in Arkansas. So if we zoom in, regional down here to the central United States, take a look around the 6th. Alright, here we are, right around this time. You see, this is where we have uncertainty. Is where is it going to be rain? And where is it going to be snow? And where could it be ice? So as you can tell, this is what we're looking for. Temperatures are going to be right around that freezing mark across portions of Oklahoma. That is why we are questioning, which this is also bad too. If it rains, we have that cold air coming around the back, which is going to bring snowfall on the backside. That means that we are going to see some very cold temps, which will freeze this rain, along with put snow or ice on top of it. And as you can tell, it is very uncertain exactly where we will see it. But if we go ahead and take a look at winter weather, look at snow death. As we get to the 5th and to the 6th, you can tell snow looks to be a big factor, as we are picking up on 3 inches, 5 inches, 8 inches, but even up to a couple feet of snow possible. This was uncertainty, more snow if the low pressure dives south. If the low pressure stays north, we're going to see more snow in this area. So the low pressure is deciding all of this. As you can tell, this could be a pretty big winter storm with a ton of uncertainty remaining, but all models that I've looked at are showing somewhat this. This is another thing that we are very concerned about, is ice. As we continue, we see a pretty big ice event. As I hate to say this, but this is showing upwards of 2 inches of ice. So, I'm going to zoom us out. There's nothing on now. If you live in this purple highlight, this right here, this area that I just highlighted means I have confidence growing in you seeing a winter storm dumping either feet of snow, half a foot of snow, or up to a half inch to anywhere to 2 inches of ice. So I want you, if you are in this area, to check your propane, be watching my forecast to see all the essentials that you are going to need. And in the future, I will highlight again. And depending on how that is showing, that will decide whether you need to go get all of your canned goods. So keep it here, and I will keep you updated. Thank you for watching. If you aren't subscribed, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed today's videos. Try and push us out to as many people as possible. Peace.